Hi, and welcome to Sweet Honey Readings. My name is Rebecca, and I also go by the name of Sweet Honey. I'm doing an unbox alert today. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button to get the latest content on my channel. I hope you guys like this video. If you're liking it, please push the like button so I know you liked it. So I've been away, you guys. I did a unbox alert like 2 weeks ago on the day that my dad passed. So I need a little break. I was going to do some other stuff, and I was like, I can't do nothing right now. So I already buried him this past weekend. And I guess Spirit want me to do an unbox alert today to take my mind off a lot of things, okay? Been going through the most. Lost my baby and everything. Just going through the most. Lost my dad like a month and 2 days after I lost my baby. So a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to be doing an unbox alert on this deck here today. It's called the Lantern Oracle. I've been waiting and screaming to get this one, and I finally got it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this plastic off this deck here. I can get it off. Taking the plastic off. I can tell you this. The box is pretty big. And I like how the box feels. It's like that matte feel. It's really pretty. I like the colors. It's very deep. Very deep. Notice. Got a dent there. Got a dent. Okay. I'm going to take this off. There's no inscription. It's plain Jane. There's the book there. Pretty long, but typical book. It's still matte on the other side here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I already like in love with this already, but gotta see what it say though. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to sage this deck here. Before we get started, I'm gonna go through the cards here, and after I do the cards, I'm going to do a card if you're a male or relate to male energy or feminine energy, or if you're a female. Each category is going to get a card. I'm gonna do a card. If you're watching this video, it's meant for you to find me today. So let's see and get this saged here, you guys. Okay. So I'm gonna go through this deck here. First card is called Lantern. It's a Conscious is Light. Beautiful card. They're very deep. This is like deep. So I'm trying to go faster, you guys. Turn this around here. Inner light. Your inner light is the garden to be cultivated. Home. Radical self-love. Enter integration. Perspective. Repair. Transition. And please excuse me, you guys. I got a house full of males. So you may hear noise, you may hear music. No, but sorry, you guys. Next one is confusion. Next one is present of absence. Circles. Sharing. Internal gatekeeper. Intention. Voice. Radical self-acceptance. Moving forward. I had a card to fall, you guys. Renewal. I think the card was so odd dropping. Forgiveness. Emotional energy. Emptied. Broken dreams. Women supporting women. Key to intimacy. Enough. Accountability. Radical honesty. Misalignment. Melting mask. Distorted desire. Wishful expectations. False beliefs. Creative power. So one thing I noticed, and I'm going to say it, metaphors. What I want to say is that if you have children or if kids around, this is going to be one deck you kind of don't want to lay around. FYI, it's a lot of partial nudity, so just don't leave it around. Who want a kid seeing these cards, you know? The next one is assistance with access. Responding, not reacting. Weeping wound. Distorted perceptions. Trusting tricksters. The unknown. Strength of vulnerability. Wisdom in play. Radical curiosity. And self-spirit. You know, when I was doing these cards here, I just did another video, and so Spirit told me then to pull a card on me, so I'm gonna do the feminine and the masculine and feminine energy. Then I'm gonna pull one on me for some reason. Let me pull one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the masculine energy. What is the message you have for my subscribers, my viewer, that relates to male energy or is male energy? What is the card that you have for them today? What is the message that you have for them today? Okay, so I have the card here, and one thing I do want to point out, the cards here are very thick. Very, very thick. That is a good sign when trying to get cards. You want something that's going to last. You don't want something made all crappy, you know? This is the card. Beautiful, beautiful card. It says sharing. There's giving and receiving and giving, okay? Let's see what it say. Let's see what this card say. It say, while solitude is necessary at times, our lives also need to be shared for sustainability. Excuse me, you guys. You know, I don't know. Let me keep going. In a healthy living as well as growth. The true sharing of ourselves does not take anything away from us. It is not all about giving all that what we have. It does not come from a place of fear or lack or bartering mindset. We freely offer what we have from a place of abundant love and seeking completeness. True receiving is from the state too. Our spirit self open in communion with those who are safe and pure heart. Those who are not individuals who require discernment and refrain when sharing. To discriminate between who is enhancing or depleting our energy is necessary. If there is a constant feeling that something is not right or does not make sense, then it's probably not the right choice for you to make or continuing to engage in with that person, group, or organization. It is okay to take the time to gradually get to know our own circle of transparent and trustworthy people. Those we can feel safe and comfortable enough with to open cannot be forced or accumulated in a rush. It is okay to ask when unsure whether something is unspoken and expecting in return for receiving, which seems to be given freely. True sharing is transparent and expect no form of payment in exchange. Whether others give back on their own validation, it is relevant to individuals who are not motivated by giving in order. It say that the giving and receiving, though knowing others and being known, is the greatest sharing of all. There is much power and value in truly seeing and being seen, hearing and being heard, and loving and being loved by one circle. Shared experiences can heal and support us on all facts. Together we can become of who we are. So when you're challenge validity of limiting belief with you. Sharing need not involve anything material. It can be a walk with someone, your time, a smile, or a conversation. So basically, they saying, you know, if you're gonna give, but give it and not thinking of getting something in return. It also goes both ways. It's a two-way street. So next is gonna be for feminine or female energy. What messages do you have for females, the feminine energy that are watching my channel and they came to visit my channel today? What card do you have for them today? What's the message? Doesn't matter when they come on this channel. What is the message you have for them for watching this channel? What is the message you have for the feminine energy? Thank you. So the card for feminine related energy. And that's a lot what I just said on for the card meaning for the males. But this is for feminine energy here. Radical honesty. Look how she fixing her crown. So to believe in the facade, to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. It say the mother warrior assures that it is okay and not all a failure or flaw to experience disappointments, betrayals of the heart, and confusion. Whether this is what it is to be transparently and universally human, she encourages you to look candidly at your current limitations and past the regrets and the things that you wish were not to be part of your character or life story. The mother cautions you against continuing to deny any unwanted reality in your life and your uncomfortable feelings about it. It is not okay to ignore what does not authentically fit you that create unease or any kind of self-compromise in your life. While denial seems to be easy and simple solution to invoke aversion or discomfort in us, it is not. To maintain that ongoing armor or facade of denial leads to a life on the battlefield of deceit, manipulation, strategy, and estrangement from ourselves and others. As times continue to go by, what is avoided or denied grows into an even harder and larger mind to navigate. While honesty can you hurt or be brutal in the moment of disclosure, the acute pain of it is only temporary. True, a rough patch of destruction, tension, and trials typically fall through the moments of radical honesty, but even dissipate. The turmoil is never the life sentence that is avoidance, denial, and deception are. It said we all have pain, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled more with grace. As you become more transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those lie fall away. It say message for this one. It say consider your reality as a mirror reflecting of yourself back to see you. See yourself through the eyes of compassion and love. Make it a priority and an experience of yourself in an authentic connection with others, and feel your world transform into a joyful fulfillment in all that you have been fighting for. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Go ahead and pull my card, and then I'll go ahead and rate it. What is the message you have for me today? What is the message? Should I let my viewers know? What should I know from today? What do you want me to know? What is the message? What is the guidance you have for me today? What should I know? Please and thank you. What is the message you have for me? What is the message you have for me? Okay. Got a jumper. I actually had two to come out. This is interesting. So, show the first card. Show the second card. And this is how I kind of been feeling. So, we're going to see what this say. I've been dealing with the death of my dad. So, we're going to see what this say. Okay. The first one, I'm going to try like make it fast. There's a lot of reading involved. It say, once the untruth that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so all things we can release to the false limitation they confine us to. Our unhelpful core beliefs are predominantly invisible, so there are ways to influence our experience reality. Our false beliefs act as tinted lenses that harmfully distort our perception of the world, others, what is possible, and ourselves. For example, you may believe in falsehood that you're not good enough, that you're unlovable, or that you're bad. Such inaccurate convictions, while informing how you make sense of your experience as well, influencing how impossible, high, or dangerously low standards you have for yourself, relationship dynamics. Um, okay, so this card suggests a time of increasing awareness, and I had just said earlier I think I need to go retreating a little bit longer. But identify what is actually taking place for you in the present, refine clarity, and focus on will begin to change it. It is up to you continuing the progress of awakening to your true self and potential by questioning, reflecting upon, and actively dissolving whatever misbelief are blocking you from your power. Like the future mother, walk only at your own pace according to your inner knowledge. Step by step, you will incrementally see what needs to be tended to next and how you can go about it. Journaling is a useful tool and most loyal, empowering ally of this kind of work. Talking through what comes up in your journal with someone safe, appropriate, informed can be incredible benefit too. And I was just thinking earlier, maybe I need to kind of go to like a grief counselor, because I'm like really hurt about a lot of things that happened with my dad. But I know Spirit has a way of making things up. So I'm just going to hold on to that. My next one is this card here. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you're still watching, I hope you have subscribed to my channel. I hope you push the like button to get the latest content to my channel. Make sure to like me on Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. I do those free card pulls from time to time. So this one's called Broken Dreams, and I was feeling that way earlier. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. It say when we break our dreams, when we cease to believe in them and ourselves, our attitude toward disappointment, perceived failures, and rejection has the power to derail our confidence. When a prolonged state of defeat and doubt ensues, we are not only giving up on our dreams and ourselves, but we also make us feel alive. But it can be hard. But we need to trust that the way to realize our dreams is by persisting and working with the disappointments as well, perceived failures or rejections. Perceived setbacks are often opportunities to think differently, to develop further, and explore new ways of realizing our visions. When we interpret them, therefore turn challenges into actual setbacks, it can feel like the world has rejected us. In response to this feeling, we give up too. Yeah, exactly how I was feeling. The world does not reject us. It cannot. Of course, it may feel like it does, but what is more likely to have transpired is that certain individual, organization, and opportunities have said no to us for one thing at one point in time. The world is full of many individual organizations and opportunities if we continue to say yes to ourselves. In instance, the constructive feedback is given, it can be helpful to consider seriously what is said. We may become aware of something useful. At times, we may also benefit and develop from seeking another's informed point of view or ongoing mentorship. However, what remains crucial to the realization of our dreams is focus and persistence, appropriate practice, and training in the right timing. People, circumstances, and many other variables outside of the awareness and control need to line up. Further, we need to be ready for our dreams to come true so that success does not have us distorting effect on us. To abandon your dreams is to abandon yourself. There is no need for this. The garden encourages you to explore ways of doing what you love differently. Being flexible with the way that you go about realizing your vision will save you from much unnecessary heartache, regret, lost time, and despair. And you say the guardian messages that say, do what you feel that makes you feel alive. Never lose sight of what lights you up and make your spirit self sings no matter what. Beautiful card. This is exactly how I've been feeling lately. I lost my best friend. I work with several people in spirit. I don't know. You know, some of my family members, I'm not allowed. I don't know how it works. I'm not allowed to work with them or get, you know, hear them or get information from them. So I've been wondering, you know, it's just been 2 weeks. I wonder, is my dad going to either, you know, be one or the other? Is he going to be able to contact me, or is he going to be one of those people that are not able to contact me? I will say for this deck here, I just heard them say 9.5. I'm gonna say, I was gonna say 10. They saying 9.5. There's a lot of wording for each card. I think it's like overdone. However, when it gets to the nitty gritty, it's blunt. It's very blunt. But it is, you know, it is a very interesting deck. It says use this deck to draw lessons, solutions, and insights from the shadows. And also walk in the truth of the light in the world. So this deck definitely is that description there. This deck does have 44 cards. But I just feel like it's overwritten. You know, I don't say anything like that, but I just feel like it's overwritten. I think it should go straight to the punch. But it's like doing a whole lot. I like the energy from this deck. It said 9.5 again, so I'm going to say 9.5. I want to say 10, but I'm going to say 9.5. I like the card deck, the box, the cards, the feel of the cards when I'm shuffling. I just feel like if you're one of those people that likes to read the book, you're going to be like, oh gosh, this is too much. But if you're one of those people who can pick up the book and pick up the energy off the cards, like how I read and pick it up off the cards, then it's going to be a good deck for you. But if you're one of those people who buy the deck just because you want to buy it and have it on your shelf, and then you go from time to time and then you're trying to go and read to it, it ain't going to work for you, okay? It's going to be a good minute unless you just go all through the scheming and trying to figure it out. But other than that, 9.5. 9.5. I like it. I like the artwork. I like the feel of the cards. I like the energy of the cards. But unfortunately, I'm going to give it a 9.5. 9.5 is good, though. Still good. But, you know, I just feel like it's overwritten. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel today. I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous day. Bye.